Mike Hempen, AP News.
I've just been feeling so sluggish lately.
You should try the Metamucil 2-week challenge.
The Metamucil 2-week challenge?
Yeah, Metamucil 4-in-1 fiber helps trap and remove the waste that weighs you down. Start your daily routine now, and in 2 weeks, you could be feeling great. Well, it's been 2 weeks. How you feeling?
Lighter and feeling great.
If you want to feel lighter by promoting digestive health, sign up to take the 2-week challenge at metamucil.com. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Life just got a whole lot easier with grocery delivery from your Country Mart here in Salem. Now available through Instacart. Skip the trip and shop from the comfort of your own home. Whether it's fresh produce, household essentials, or last-minute needs, Country Mart has you covered. Simply visit their Instacart page, select your items, and schedule a delivery time that works for you. It's just that easy. Support your local grocer, save time, and enjoy the convenience of shopping with Instacart today. Shop from home, shop with ease, shop Country Mart with Instacart.
Why is the grass always greener on the other side of the fence? Well, they fertilize with Dent County Farm Supply Fertilizer. The plant is located on Highway 72 across from the concrete plant. They have fertilizer, ammonium nitrate, and micronutrients, and they also have herbicides and seeds as well as custom fertilizer and lime spreading services. Plus, Dent County Farm Supply at 1716 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard here in Salem is now offering John Deere financing, and they can handle all of your animal needs. For more information about fertilizer or feed, call 453-2920.
Good afternoon and welcome to KSMO Radio. Let's take a look at your weather forecast. Before the forecast, though, I want to make sure that you are aware that we will be under a winter storm warning that will be in effect from midnight tonight to 6 Wednesday morning. Again, we will be under a winter storm warning starting at midnight tonight and continuing till 6 o'clock Wednesday morning. Also, if that wasn't enough, we'll be under a cold weather advisory that will be in effect from 6 p.m. tomorrow, 6 p.m. on Tuesday, to noon on Thursday. Again, a cold weather advisory will be in effect from 6 on Tuesday to noon on Thursday. That means that very cold wind chills as low as 20 degrees below are expected. Now for your forecast. Today, partly sunny skies with a high temperature near 31 degrees. That's in the forecast for today. We'll have a light easterly wind, and our wind chill value will be as low as 23 degrees. Tonight, skies will be cloudy with a low temperature around 11 degrees. We do have a 40% chance of snow after 10 tonight. Winds will be out of the northeast at 5 to 8 miles per hour with gusts as high as 18 miles per hour, and our wind chill value tonight will be as low as 3 degrees. Tomorrow we expect snow, mainly afternoon. The snow could be heavy at times, and that chance for precipitation tomorrow is 90%. Now, new snow accumulation of 2 to 4 inches is possible. High temperature tomorrow will be only near 18 degrees with northeasterly winds around 10 miles per hour. Those winds may gust as high as 21 miles per hour, and our wind chill value on Tuesday will be as low as a negative 2 degrees. Tuesday night, snow, and that snow could be heavy at times. Chance of precipitation Tuesday night is 100%, and a low temperature will be around 3 degrees. North winds will be around 10 miles per hour with gusts as high as 21 miles per hour, and our wind chill values Tuesday night will be as low as a negative 9 degrees. Wednesday should be partly sunny and cold with a high temperature only near 16 degrees. North winds on Wednesday will be around 10 miles per hour with gusts as high as 21 miles per hour. We have mostly cloudy skies in the forecast for Wednesday night, low temperature around a negative 8 degrees. Then Thursday will be mostly sunny and cold with a high near 16. Thursday night should be mostly cloudy, and we'll have a low temperature around a negative 2 degrees. Then Friday will be mostly sunny with a high near 26. Friday night will be partly cloudy, low around 7 degrees. And Saturday, well, Saturday could be a beautiful day with mostly sunny skies and a high temperature near 37 degrees. Then Saturday night will be partly cloudy, low around 18. And Sunday will be mostly sunny again with a high temperature near 46 degrees. And that is your noon hour weather update brought to you by all of us here at KSMO, where it's now time for the Brownfield Commentary and Midday Livestock Report.
Spring Training 2025 in Jupiter, Florida is just around the corner, and the boys of summer will be back on the field before we know it.
With amazing feats, unforgettable moments, and spectacular plays you won't soon forget. We will be there from the first pitch to the final out.
Bringing you all the excitement right here on the Cardinals Radio Network, powered by Gray Bar.
Listen to Cardinal Spring Training games every weekend starting February 22nd, right here on KSMO Radio.
The Tigers. Catch and shoot deep three. Good. Splashed it home from deep. Play. Puts up a floater. Good. He got fouled. A career high 27. Here. Jammed down for his first Missouri field goal.
This is your radio home for Mizzou basketball.
I need all of you to join hands and help build something special.
Catch every game all season long right here.
Ball fake. Now deep three. Left wing good.
The Central Bank Tiger Network from Learfield.
Weighted average basis in Nebraska. At the Herod Livestock Market in South Dakota, there was a very light offering of feeder steers as weather was a factor. The best test was on heifers, 650 to 699 pounds, which were mostly steady. Other weight classes were not well compared. The USDA says demand was good for packages on the few loads offered. Quality varied, but mostly were average to attractive, and flesh was moderate to moderate plus. The market overall was active. Feeder supply included 61% steers. Medium and large one feeder steers, 653 to 685 pounds, brought 308 to 317.50. Medium and large one feeder heifer, 656 to 683 pounds, brought $276 to $300. Box beef closed lower with light demand for light offerings. Choice down $270 at $314.70. Select was also $2.70 lower at $307.40. Estimated cattle slaughter was 103,000 head, up 3,000 on the weekend, down more than 17,000 on the year. Cash hogs closed lower with a light negotiated run. Processors likely had needed numbers on hand and didn't need to get aggressive in their procurement efforts. Slaughter pace has been up for most of the week as the industry activity has been working to meet the strong demand for U.S. pork on the global market. However, there are lingering concerns about domestic demand over the long term. Barrels and gilts at the National Daily Direct were down 252 with a weighted average of 88.23. The Iowa Minnesota closed $1.81 lower with a weighted average of 88.92, and the Western Corn Belt was down $1.98 with a weighted average of 88.75. Pork values closed higher, up $1.12 at $101.99, and the estimated hog slaughter was 484,000 head, even on the week, and up about 4,500 on the year. At the CME, live and feeder cattle were lower on the drop in cash and wholesale business, and lean hog futures ended the day mostly lower on spread trade with weakness in cash business. I'm Megan Grebner for Brownfield.
FCS Financial, with you every step of the way.
Choosing the right crop insurance for your farm operation shouldn't be overwhelming. That's why FCS Financial makes it easy with a dedicated team of crop insurance specialists who can help you find the best solutions to protect your operation. And it's this dedication and experience that makes FCS Financial experts at finding solutions for each unique situation. You're more than a policy. We take the time to get to know you, your operation, and your needs. Whether you're a seasoned producer or just beginning, we have the tools you need to help you manage your risk and keep business running smoothly. FCS Financial, growing relationships, creating opportunities. Closing date for spring policies is March 15th. Contact your FCS Financial crop insurance expert at myfcsfinancial.com or call 800-444-3276.
FCS Financial, with you every step of the way.
An equal opportunity provider.
That has been the Brownfield Commentary and Midday Livestock Report. It is now time for a look at updated funeral announcements and is being brought to you as a courtesy of Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dent County for over 30 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they are available in over 40 locations in Salem and in Bunker, and online at our website, KSMOradio.com. Your World Today. Be sure and pick one up every weekday or check it out online. James Myron Blaine of Fenton, Missouri, formerly of St. James, passed away Saturday, February 8th at the age of 46 years. Funeral services for James Blaine will be Tuesday at 11:30 in the morning at the St. James Chapel of James Gar Mortuary. Visitation for family and friends of James Blaine will also be Tuesday starting at 10:30 in the morning and continuing till service time at 11:30. Entry will be at the Fort Leonard Wood Veterans Cemetery on Tuesday with full military honors at 1:10 in the afternoon. Memorials are suggested at the Wounded Warrior Project, and all arrangements for James Myron Blaine, formerly of St. James, are under the direction of the James Gar Mortuary of St. James. Shirley Jane Plank Nash of Spearfish, South Dakota, formerly of Salem, passed away February 11th at the age of 88 years. Graveside services for Shirley will be at 12 noon Tuesday, February 18th at the Cedar Grove Cemetery. And all arrangements for Shirley Jane Plank Nash, formerly of Salem, are under the direction of the James Gar Mortuary of Salem. Catherine Mary Young of Rolla passed away Tuesday, February 11th at the age of 75 years. A visitation for family and friends will be held on Friday, February 21st from 1 to 2 p.m. in the afternoon with a celebration of life following at 2 o'clock. And all arrangements for Catherine Mary Young of Rolla are under the direction of the James Gar Mortuary of Rolla. That has been a look at updated funeral announcements brought to you as a courtesy of Your World Today. Your World Today is the only daily news flyer in Dent County. It is available in over 40 locations in Salem and in Bunker. And be sure and check out Your World Today online at our website, KSMOradio.com. Your World Today has been served in Dent County for over 30 years, and the best part about it is absolutely free.
What's the fastest way for you to get yourself up to date on the latest in news, sports, weather, and obituaries that cost you absolutely nothing? It's Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dent County now for over 20 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they're available in over 30-plus locations in Salem and in Bunker. Your World Today. Pick one up every weekday. They're free.
It is now time for a look at local news, and it's being brought to you by Southwest Baptist University Salem Campus. SBU Salem Campus provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding area. For more on degrees and programs, stop by SBU Salem Campus today at 501 South Grand Street, or you can call them at 573-729-7071. I'm Bob Parsons reporting. Well, with the impending storm coming up this week, it'd be a good time to remind listeners of the city snow routes here in Salem. There are certain streets within the city limits of Salem that have been designated as emergency snow routes. These streets shall have priority over other streets for the clearing of snow, ice, or other debris. 3rd Street to the west from Highway 19 to Dilworth Lane, and 3rd Street to the east from Pershing Avenue to Iron Mountain Road. 4th Street from Pershing Avenue to MacArthur Avenue, 6th Street, which is Rolla Road, from MacArthur Avenue to Highway 19, Jackson Street to the north from 6th Street, again that's Rolla Road, to the dead end, 10th Street from Highway 19 to Walnut Hill Drive, Pershing Avenue from 10th Street to Highway 3272 East, Center Street from Highway 19 to Craig Industrial Drive, and from Missouri Avenue to Dilworth Lane, Carty Street from Highway 3272 East to Center Street. Actually, that's north. Craig Industrial Drive from Highway 3272 to Iron Mountain Road. Babb Lane from Highway 3272 west to Roosevelt Street. Doss Road south from Highway 3272 east to the city limits. Roosevelt Street to the east from Highway 19 to Babb Lane, and west from Highway 19 to Wine Street. Wine Street from Roosevelt Street to Highway 3272 west, Missouri Avenue from Highway 3272 west to 3rd Street, Franklin Street from Pershing Avenue to Highway 72, Dilworth Lane from Rolla Road to Highway 32 west, Remember to remove your vehicle from these routes when an accumulation of ice and snow is expected so that the route can be cleared. Your car or truck could be towed at your expense, or you could be cited for a parking violation. If you have any questions, call the Salem Police Department at 573-729-4242. Starting this Wednesday at the Salem Community Center at the Armory, Luke and Hannah Heithold will hold the 9-week course from the Dave Ramsey Financial Peace University on the fastest way to beat debt and build wealth, presented by the Bank of Salem and Healthy Dent County, and sponsored by Joe Brand. The course will be held 9 consecutive Wednesday evenings from 5:30 till 7 in the Rotary Room and will feature discussions on budgeting, understanding insurance, buying and selling your home, building wealth, outrageous generosity, and more. Seating is limited and the cost is $60 per person for the entire course. Imagine a life with no debt, credit card payments, and no car payments, where every dollar you earn was building your future instead of paying off your past. Discover how financial freedom can be yours. The deadline to register for this class is tomorrow, Tuesday, February 18th. You can register by calling Carlos at 573-729-8163 or emailing him at carlos@salemcommunitycenter.org. The Missouri Department of Conservation reminds Missouri hunters and anglers that related annual permits expire at the end of February, including the 2024 permits for small game, fishing, trout fishing, and combination hunting and fishing. You can buy Missouri hunting and fishing permits from one of many vendors around the state, online at mdc.mo.gov/buy-permits, or through MDC's free mobile apps, Mo Hunting and Mo Fishing. Available for download through Google Play for Android devices or the App Store for Apple devices. Save time by buying hunting and fishing permits for multiple people in a single transaction. Select the additional customer option during permit purchase. Avoid having to manually renew permits each year by using MDC's Permit Auto Renewal Service. It allows customers to enroll eligible permits in a service that will automatically renew their permits prior to the start of the next season or permit year. The process was designed to ensure customers never have expired permits when they need them the most. Learn more about this service at mdc.mo.gov/permits/permit-auto-renewal. Commercial and lifetime permits can be purchased only through the MDC Permit Service Unit by calling 573-522-0107. Contact them for an application. Raccoon season is here. Our ancestors utilized animal fur for making clothing, blankets, hats, and more. The Missouri Department of Conservation will be holding a clinic on historic and primitive skills on raccoon hides at the MDC Salem Maintenance Center on Highway 32 West from 9 in the morning till 2:30 in the afternoon this Saturday, February 22nd. Your instructor will be Dwight Warnke. For this clinic, you are encouraged to bring 2 raccoon hides to class to scrape and salt. They'll have demonstration hides in various stages for you to learn from as well. By the end of the clinic, you'll have enough knowledge and fur to finish tanning your hides and to make a hat or other small item. In this hands-on clinic, you'll bring along 1 or 2 raccoon skins, preferably partially frozen, to scrape and salt. At the clinic, they'll review how to skin a raccoon, then you will flesh your raccoon's hides and salt them to take home and process further. They'll provide fleshing beams and knives to use during the class, but feel free to bring your own. After your raccoons are scraped and salted, you'll see and assist with the remaining steps of hide preparation and learn how to lay out a simple pattern for a hat to make from your hides once you've finished processing them over the next few days or whenever you have time, since hides are paused once they are well salted. Wear old clothes, rubber or muck boots, and bring a rubber apron if you have one. A heavy trash bag can be used in place of an apron. If you have a fleshing knife, bring it along. We'll have fleshing knives and beams available for use during the program. You'll take home plans to build a simple fleshing beam and frame. Please bring a sack lunch, drinks, and snacks. Dress in layers to adjust between indoor and outdoor portions. Participants 16 years of age and under must be registered and accompanied by an adult that is also registered. You can register for the clinic on the mdc.mo.gov/events or by calling 1-888-283-0364. Again, that's 888-283-0364, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Missouri turkey hunters can apply online during this month for 2025 spring turkey managed hunts through the Missouri Department of Conservation's website at mdc.mo.gov, and you'll find the managed hunts on the front page, or go to the search bar and type in turkey managed hunts. Managed hunt details and application procedures are outlined on the web page. Drawing results will be posted starting March 15th. The spring turkey hunting youth portion will be April 12th and 13th, with the regular spring season running April 21st through May 11th. Beginning in March, detailed information on spring turkey hunting will be available in the Department of Conservation's 2025 Spring Turkey Hunting Regulations and Information Booklet. They'll be available where permits are sold. The 2024 regulation change extending shooting hours from a half hour before sunrise to sunset on private land is still in effect for 2025. Public land shooting hours will remain a half hour before sunrise to 1 o'clock in the afternoon. To learn more about turkey hunting in general in Missouri, visit the Department of Conservation's website at mdc.mo.gov. Missouri hunting permits are available from numerous vendors around the state, online at mdc.mo.gov/buy permits, or through the MDC free mobile app called Mo Hunting, which is available for download through Google Play and for Android devices, or the App Store for Apple devices. Well, that has been a look at local news, and it was brought to you by SBU Salem Campus at 501 South Grand Street, where they have degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, criminal justice, and elementary education. For more about SBU Salem Campus, contact them at 573-729-7071.
Southwest Baptist University campus in Salem provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding areas. The classes at SBU Salem campus are taught in the afternoon and evenings, making a degree attainable for people who are in the workforce or can't afford to go off to get a degree. We offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, criminal justice, elementary education. For more information on the degrees and programs, please contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student. You may call 573-729-7071.
Agriculture plays a huge part in our everyday lives, from food that we eat to the fibers in our clothes. If it weren't for the agricultural programs such as FFA, we wouldn't have the resources that we do, and that's one reason Derek and Randy Hubbs of Hubbs Tire Center and their families are proud to support the Salem chapter in all that they do.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
Winter car care is going on right now. K&H Auto Supply in Salem, where you get Park City conventional motor oil, 5-quart size, and a microguard filter for $25.99. Brake Best brake parts cleaner, 2 for $8, and a 2-ton jack stand for $34.99. Stop by K&H Auto Supply, your Park City auto parts store.
Park City, yeah, Park City, Park City.
Do you have drainage issues at your home or business? Ignoring them only makes the problem worse. Give Titan Paving and Drainage a call and let Don Mutz come on out and assess the best way to alleviate the problem. Pooled water in the long term can damage asphalt and concrete, while standing water around your home can lead to soil erosion, as well as unstable or structural damage to a foundation, porch, or patio. Call Titan today to find the right drainage solution for your property at 453-6462 or 453-6379. Agricultural education and FFA give young people the knowledge, skills, and experience to become leaders locally as well as internationally, with a vision for themselves and their nation. They are prepared not only for careers in the science, business, and technology of agriculture, but also for success in life. Join the City of Salem in saluting the students of the Salem FFA chapter during FFA Week.
Hi, this is St. Louis Blues broadcaster Chris Kerber, and I want you to follow all the exciting action of the St. Louis Blues right here this season on your Ozark sports leader, KSMO Radio in Salem, Missouri. They've been one of the longest-running St. Louis Blues affiliates, and if you can't make it to the game, the next best thing is listening right here. It's KSMO Radio in Salem, Missouri, your radio home for the St. Louis Blues hockey.
I'm Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I learned about atrial fibrillation the hard way. My symptoms would come and go, shortness of breath, fatigue. I kept going. Then I got so lightheaded, I couldn't. My doctor said I have AFib, so I'm about 5 times more likely to have a stroke. Other symptoms, irregular heartbeat, heart racing, chest pain can come and go, but the risk of stroke stays. If you have symptoms, tell a doctor. Visit notimetowait.com.
Sponsored by Bristol-Myers Squibb and Pfizer.
It is now time for a look at local and regional sports, being brought to you as a courtesy of your Ozark sports leader, KSMO. The Salem boys basketball Tigers ran into a stifling Thayer defense Friday night as the Bobcats went on to beat Salem 60-31 at Thayer. Salem was only able to score in single digits in 3 of the 4 quarters, while Devin Harrington scored 17 points for Thayer, followed by 15 points for Easton Pitts. Salem was held to scoring by Luke Pryor and Gavin Sapal, who each netted 8 points. Salem falls to 10-13 on the year and 2-3 in the SCA Conference, and the Tigers will host Mountain View Liberty tonight in a game moved up from Tuesday due to the impending weather. The game will start around 7:15 at the SHS Gym. The matchup can be heard on KSMO Radio and video streamed on KSMO Media. The Salem boys JV Tigers lost to Thayer Friday night by a score of 55-48. They'll take on the Mountain View Liberty Eagles around 4:30 at the Salem High School Gymnasium. The Salem boys basketball Tigers have been seeded 4th in the upcoming Class 4 District 3 playoffs starting Monday, March 3rd at 5:30 at the Owensville High School Gymnasium. Salem will play St. Clair. The winner of that game will face the first-seeded Cuba Wildcats on Wednesday night, March 5th, actually afternoon and evening at 5:30 at Owensville. The girls' side of the bracket has not yet been determined, but the games will be held at the Cuba High School. The Salem Lady Basketball Tigers fell to Sullivan Friday night by a score of 70-33 to go to 4-18 on the year. They'll play the Mountain View Liberty Lady Eagles starting around 6 o'clock tonight at the SHS Gym. That game can be heard on KSMO Radio, and it'll be video streamed on KSMO Media. The Salem Lady Basketball JV Tigers fell to Sullivan Friday night 42-11. They'll start their game this afternoon against Mountain View Liberty at 3 o'clock at the Salem High School Gymnasium. The Missouri Basketball Tigers improved to 19-6 with an 87-74 win over Georgia in the SEC Conference play Saturday afternoon. Missouri was led in scoring by Caleb Grill and Anthony Robinson, the second each with 15 points, followed by Mark Mitchell with 14 points and Tamar Bates with 13 more. Missouri's 8-4 in the SEC Conference, and they will tangle with Alabama Wednesday night at 7:30 on KSMO Radio, and that is a home game if I'm not mistaken. Well, that's been a look at local and regional sports brought to you as a courtesy of KSMO. Stay right here for a look at sports from the Missouri Net.
And Bill Pollock, a 15-0 run in the second half, gave number 21 Mizzou a surge as they won at Georgia 87-74. Anthony Robinson scored 15. Talked about the difference after trailing by 3 at the break.
You listen to Coach game plan at halftime, and, we went out there and executed. And that was a big part of that second half with the defense. And able us to the clipboard to on the court was big for us.
The Tigers host number 2 Alabama on Wednesday. The Royals have signed starting pitcher Cole Reagans to a 3-year contract to keep him in KC through 2027. He went 11-9 and made 32 starts in his first full season since coming over from a trade with the Rangers in June of 2023.
It felt like home really quickly, and I feel like that's not the case everywhere. So it's been special. Like I said, I love it here.
And the Cardinals Cardinals, who could not trade Nolan Arenado, have him back in camp. He's motivated and ready to play.
I'm in the right place. I feel ready. I feel I have a lot to prove. I'm very excited to take the field and focus and do everything I can.
During the NHL's break, the Four Nations face-off is taking place, and it was more than an exhibition game. It was a statement from Team USA Saturday night. 3 fights in the first 9 seconds of the game, involving St. Louis natives Matthew and Brady Tkachuk, and then Blues defenseman Colton Parayko, who plays for Canada. The USA players responding to Canadian fans booing during the national anthem. Team USA coach Mike Sullivan.
It's very indicative of what this means to the players. There's 2 teams out there that are very competitive, that have a ton of pride for their respective teams and their countries. What an incredible hockey game.
It was a great game to watch. Team USA won 3-1. They play Sweden tonight and then play in the championship game of this tournament Thursday night in Boston. William Byron, back-to-back Daytona 500 wins.
Crazy, yeah. I mean, I can't honestly believe that, but we're here.
Mizzou women's basketball 82-68 lost to Oklahoma. Mizzou softball went 2-3 at the Shriners Classic in Florida. Mizzou baseball 1-2 at the Puerto Rico Classic. Bill Pollock, Missouri.Sports.
Have you been to agriamerica.com? What are you waiting for? One site, one app, one stop for 24-hour ag news and podcasts. Ag news from the best reporters and podcasters, plus a steady stream of country hits for free. Agri-America, the place for timely, accurate, and dependable ag news. From the cab, to the truck, to the barn, to the kitchen. Agri-America is ready to arm you with the knowledge you need as a farmer or rancher. Grab your smartphone and get it today. Agri-America.
Most of us like to be out in the sun. That's why sunscreen and other safety measures are key to protecting your skin from aging and cancer. The FDA recommends using a sunscreen with an SPF of 15 or higher. Also, look for broad spectrum on the label. That means both harmful ultraviolet A and B rays are blocked. Remember, SPF plus broad spectrum equal healthy fun in the sun. Visit www.fda.gov/sunscreen for more information. A message from the U.S. Food and Drug Administration.
Here at KSMO Radio, it's now time for news from the Missouri Net. Then stay tuned as I'll be back after the top of the 1 o'clock hour with your latest KSMO weather forecast.
Whether you're tinkering in your garage or tackling big projects, if you know the value of working with your hands, you know Harbor Freight. And you can be confident knowing that at Harbor Freight, you can get quality tools at prices that work just as hard as you do. Because the only thing more satisfying than a job well done is a job well done, well under budget. Whatever you do, do it for less at Harbor Freight.
Hey, all you high school juniors, with a few well-placed words, there's an adventure at hand waiting for you. It's the Inter-County Youth Contest, and you can win an all-expense-paid trip to Washington, D.C. or Jefferson City. And all you have to do is write a 250 to 500-word essay on what's one thing you'd love to learn or get better at, and why. For more information about the Youth Tour Contest, contact your school or Inter-County Electric Member Services at 866-621-3679. Hey!
Missouri Net News. I'm Dale Forbes. Winter weather returning with a vengeance to the state of Missouri. We're experiencing cold temperatures and snow today, but things will only get worse Tuesday with single-digit temperatures on the way. Heavy snow predicted for some parts of the state. Accumulations of 5 to 7 inches are forecast for west central Missouri. The National Weather Service says up to 14 inches of snow is possible elsewhere. The winter weather warning goes into effect at midnight, lasts through Wednesday morning. Well, Franklin County man, who was once on the FBI's most wanted list, has made a federal court appearance in St. Louis. He's facing child sex charges. 60-year-old Donald Eugene Fields II entered a not guilty plea last Friday. He was arrested last month in Florida. Fields originally indicted more than 2 years ago. The case was brought as part of Project Safe Childhood, a nationwide initiative to combat child sexual exploitation. This is Missouri Net.
The Missouri Department of Health and Senior Services needs your help building a safer environment for older adults and adults with disabilities. Some forms of abuse, such as financial exploitation, neglect, and bullying, are often overlooked. If you believe someone is experiencing abuse, call Missouri's Adult Abuse and Neglect Hotline at 800-392-0210 or report online at health.mo.gov/abuse. Together we can stop adult abuse. It's a crime.
Thursday, February 20th is Give FFA Day. This one-day initiative held during National FFA Week funds programs that support leadership, personal growth, and career success. Make a donation of any amount and make a difference in the lives of almost 27,000 Missouri FFA members. Donate to your local FFA chapter or the Missouri FFA Foundation by clicking on Donate to Give FFA Day at MissouriFFA.org.
What time is it?